6 now, the busiest TSA travel period ever. Over this July 4th and surrounding days, the Transportation Security Administration is bracing for a swirling vortex of humanity, converging on airports from coast to coast. Joining me now, the founder of the American Truth Project and Daily Ledger contributor, Barry Nussbaum. Barry, 2.5 hours early for a domestic flight. That's what they're warning people to go to the airport. 2.5 hours early. Why don't we do what Israel does and get rid of these blue latex gloves and start profiling and getting people through and not checking little old ladies?
You took the words right out of my mouth, Graham. As you know, I was in Israel filming a few months ago. I was approached 4 times in line by very nicely dressed, very intelligent young people asking me questions all about where I went, who I met, what I bought, where I was going, and where I came from. And by the time I got on that plane, believe me, they knew everything about me. They profile, they're the best in the world. They keep trying to teach us how to do their kind of security, and we are so socially perfect and so politically correct. We strip search nuns at the airport if they happen to get picked out of line, and some of them are in wheelchairs. Graham, it's got to stop. It's crazy.
It is. And when you're in Israel, you got to keep your belt on. What a novel idea. Now, down in Mexico, if you're traveling to Mexico, July 1st, that would be Sunday, is the big presidential election. It looks like this Marxist socialist is going to win. And, you know, the mainstream media is trying to frame this as a referendum, somehow a referendum on Donald Trump. And the voters in Mexico are somehow rejecting Donald Trump in this vote for president. No, what we're hearing is voters in Mexico are worried about government corruption, and they should be.
They've got 4 key issues, and the minor one is Trump. Mexico is the murder capital of big countries for the entire world. In the year just ended, they set their all-time record. You can't be in any big city and look like you've got $5 in your pocket and feel safe. Corruption is out of control. Everybody's on the take, and the economy is sliding backwards again. So for anyone in the United States to say this is a referendum on Trump, they really need to get the news out of Mexico. The country is falling apart, and it has nothing to do with us or our president.
Speaking of anti-Trump, I have this terrifying image in my mind right now. It's Michael Moore naked in front of the White House trying to stop Donald Trump from doing the work of the American people. Please erase this image from my mind, please.
I don't know which is worse. Seeing Maxine Waters on the news every night, encouraging her goofball supporters to harass, attack, and literally drive out of the public venues Trump's staff or cabinet members, or Michael Moore's newest movie where he's convinced the apocalypse is here now. These people sincerely believe that if they don't do something radical, the democracy and republic that they know as the United States is going to cease to exist. They are so worked up, they are so radicalized that the normal political system does not present a solution for which they are comfortable participating. Graham, a lot of people believe in a revolution of the I don't have anything and I want the government to pay for it against the people that are participating in the running and electoral process of our country. That's a little bit scary, isn't it?
And Michael Moore is leading those losers. If 100 years ago, before television, he'd be, instead of on TV, polluting the airways, he'd be standing in New York City with one of those sandwich boards, right? Saying the end is here. That's what this guy's all about. I just wish that one day he would lay his body down for the United States Constitution. That would be refreshing. I won't hold my breath. Barry, thanks.